I have been waiting months and months for this package to come in. And of course, the very day that it finally comes in, I end up getting sick. Literally the exact same day, the 28th. My buddy Lucas brought his Canadian virus down to the US. That is insanely small, dude. That's actually crazy to look at. I've been waiting the last few days for my sickness to clear up, but it hasn't gotten any better, so I was like, whatever. I'm sick of waiting. I'm not saying I'm gonna play any games today, but I've at least gotta lay my eyes upon the micro OLED screens. Whoa, that is so sick. I feel like a superhero, dude. It perfectly fits my face. Like, it's so flush. That's so interesting. Smells interesting too. So this is magnetic, right? Yes. Whoa, that's so weird. And it's so light, dude. What else is in here? The strap. There's more strap. Cable. This is the connection cable. I guess there only is a connection cable, right? There's nothing that's not wired. Oh, but there is another cable for some reason. A glasses cleaner. Okay, that's it. That's everything. I've been so excited for this, man. I feel like I've waited my whole life. I waited so long. This took so long to ship. I think I ordered it in January and it didn't come until May. So over 4 months. I think closer to 5 months it took for this to ship. So what does this require? It's going to use DisplayPort, as I would expect, and 2 USBs. 2 USB 3s. It's a bit demanding, but I respect it. Better that than a Quest Link cable. You can only stream like 720p at 140 hertz. I mean, I can just imagine how maneuverable I'm gonna be. I need to stop doing that. I'm gonna give myself a headache. I have like a headset indent in my hair, dude. Look at that right there. How long is this cable? 10 feet, maybe? Maybe 12. Boom. We're plugged in. Of course, the wires on the left and my PC's on the right. I'm excited, man. Is this displaying anything now? Oh, it is. My lens is like smudged already. I'm getting like a glare on my lenses, like a distracting amount. That actually looks really smooth for 75 hertz. Okay, we're 90 hertz now. Honestly, I can't tell a huge difference. I probably could if I had a controller, but okay. That snaps in pretty easy. I don't know why I was thinking the strap would be like annoying, but it's pretty simple. Dude, that's kind of scary. The little like thing that holds the wire is very tight on the wire. I feel like it's gonna poke a hole in it. Dude, I don't know about that, man. Dude, that's gonna puncture the wire for sure. What? Oh, there's a top strap, I see. Optional. Hell no, I'm not doing that right now. Dude, they feel like goggles, pool goggles. Insanely light, bro. That's actually sick. Very light. Yeah, I really feel like I'm wearing a pair of goggles. I definitely see what people mean about the FOV being lower. Dude, I feel like I'm about to cry. Like, feels like I'm wearing goggles, dude. I also got the audio strap, but it hasn't come in yet. I don't know how I feel about the comfortability of this yet. Feels very weird. If you've ever wore goggles, like swimming goggles, that's exactly what it feels like. Which, to be honest with you, is not the most comfortable thing in the world. I haven't really worn into the headset yet, but just my initial impression, I'm a little bit disappointed by the comfortability. I haven't used the top strap yet, so yeah, there still is like that pressure on my face that I hate in VR. This headset took forever to come in the mail. I don't know when the audio strap is gonna come. Oh, let me see how the audio sounds here. This is the Bigscreen Beyond mic as compared to the Rode. This is the Rode mic that I have on my shirt. This is the Bigscreen mic that I have in my headset, obviously. Let me put the top strap on. Very jittery right now. I think I'm having like some GPU issues right now, trying to run all of this stuff at the same time, but getting a lot of glare. I don't know why. At first I thought like there's some plastic wrap still in this, but I don't think that's the case. Let me go to City 17. Yeah, the jitter is pretty unbearable right now. Okay, so here's another thing. I don't know if the IPD is perfect. See, looking at that, pretty perfect, but then when I look here, that is blurry, which worries me because the IPD is not adjustable. But yeah, that looks blurry. That's concerning. I wish I had better hands. Why do they look like this? That is so blurry right here. That's not good. Dang, I don't know about this IPD. That's worrying. See, like this is pretty clear. Okay, there we go. It's smooth now. Sorry, you guys can't see my point of view, but like my eyes do feel strained. I will say I can see that this is OLED now. Like looking at these menus, the color is great. It is dark. I can overclock the brightness. I'll try it right quick. Yeah, that looks great. Feels like there's like exaggerated motion blur whenever I turn my head. I don't know if it's like just latency right now because I'm recording. So when my head is still, that looks incredible. Like, that's obviously OLED, I can tell. I don't think I have a single VR game installed. Let me just install Superhot. Yeah, I mean, it might be worse because I'm sick right now, but I'm getting teary-eyed from, I think it's the pressure. I don't know if it's the pressure or if it's just eye strain from looking at the screens. I mean, I'm sick, so that doesn't help. Yeah, I'm still getting some jitter. I don't know if it's, I think it feels like tracking jitter right now. Incredibly light. The weight feels so much better than the index. God. My eyes just feel so weird. I'm having trouble getting immersed, dude. I think it has to be the pressure is what it is. Or a combination of things. I mean, the colors look great. Definitely OLED. As long as I'm sick, though, this is going to be a nightmare. My eyes are watering. I'm excited, but God, I gotta... I gotta not be sick before I really start playing this. So yeah, it wasn't quite the magical first impression I expected to have. It's definitely OLED, you know, the colors look amazing, but with that said, when I'm not doing, I forget what it's called, it's not called overclock, but when I'm not doing like I think it's overdrive, I'm not doing the overdrive brightness, like 100% brightness is very dim, like significantly more dim than the other headset. That's not the end of the world to me, I'm sure I'll get used to that, but a bigger problem, I think, for one, the FOV is noticeably smaller than the index, and the worst thing I think is the glare. I thought that the lens was smudged. It wasn't. I thought the lens was smudged at first, so I wiped them off. Still terrible glare. Then I checked again. I checked to see if there was like plastic wrap on the lens because I was like, shit, that is so much glare. And apparently that's just a thing with this headset. I just read like a Reddit post where somebody said that like glare is like a common issue people have. I think it's because it uses pancake lenses. I don't know if that's true. I think that's what causes the glare to be so bad. But yeah, noticeably bad glare. That's like a big deal. That's like the biggest issue when it comes to visuals with this headset. And on top of that, the comfortability is just not what I expected. I mean, I'll have to give it more time and try to adjust it and stuff and try the new head strap and see if I can figure out, but it's just uncomfortable, like on the bridge of my nose, and I don't know, I expected because it would be flush and 3D printed to my face that it would like almost feel like it's not there, you know, it's like the perfect fit, you know, but it really just ends up feeling like pool goggles, exactly like, or swimming goggles, whatever. Goggles. It feels exactly like goggles. I've never found goggles to be particularly comfortable, you know. I've always really hated swimming goggles, actually. And I've always opted for the ones that are like this with the nose instead of the ones that are like this. And I'm talking about the ones that are like this. That's what it feels like. With that said, though, it is incredibly light. I mean, I can't complain about the weight at all. Can't complain about the weight distribution either. I mean, there is no weight to distribute pretty much. I mean, it feels like almost like there's no weight on my face at all. The only problem is the pressure. Like that's the thing that I feel. I don't feel the weight at all. But yeah, I don't know. It wasn't like the magical experience that I expected to have. It wasn't like life changing. Didn't blow my mind. And you know, some of it might be because I'm sick. I don't know if that's why it feels so uncomfortable. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. And also the IPD is really concerning. I'm really worried about that because when I hold stuff like pretty much, I think from like if anything's within like 1.5 feet of my face, it's like blurry, dude. Like if there's any text, I don't think I'd be able to read it if it's within like 1.5 feet to my face. That's worrying. I'm just imagining like weapons sights and stuff, you know. But I'm gonna give it some time and we'll see. That's just my like initial first impressions. I don't want to say I'm unhappy yet, but I am a little bit worried for sure. But we'll see. We'll see.